Story 17. My Mother the Plumber. Most of my friends have mothers who do the usual things. Some of them are housewives, but most have regular jobs. They work in offices, make things in factories, or work as doctors, lawyers, or scientists. But my mom has always been a little different. One day, she came home from work and announced to the family that she and her best friend, Tammy, were going to become plumbers. They took courses at an adult school. After about a year, they were ready to begin working as plumbers' helpers. The problem was that no one would hire them. All the other plumbers were men, and people did not believe that women could be just as good as men. Even the neighbors would not hire them. One day, a plumbing truck pulled up to Mrs. Reed's house. She was weak, old, and in a wheelchair. My mother and Tammy watched as the man went in and out of the house, bringing tools and pipes. The truck drove away after a couple of hours. Later that day, my little brother came home and said, "Mom, why is there water coming out of Mrs. Reed's house?" Tammy and my mom sprang into action. They grabbed their belts and their tools and they headed to Mrs. Reed's house. They ran down the street and knocked on the door. No answer. In desperation, they smashed a window and climbed in. There was Miss Reed lying in the water, unable to get up. She had almost drowned. It turned out that the plumber had not tightened a pipe properly and it exploded, spraying water everywhere. Within a minute, Mom and Tammy had the water turned off. An ambulance came and took Mrs. Reed to the hospital. The newspaper found out about the hero plumbers. Since then, my mom and Tammy have been so busy that they can't keep up with all the work. She's my mom, the hero plumber, but I just call her Mom.